What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your favorite podcaster, Sydney Hyatt, Sydnorella. We're back with another Colorless Oranges episode where I share my experiences to help better yours. I'm your host, and today we are talking ambition just to have a conversation. What I mean by this is a lot of us will say things to others in seek of validation. We talk about our careers with the idea of, will this person think I make a lot of money? Is this a good job? Is this da 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 da? I forgot to turn my steering wheel down. Okay. We are straight out of work, extremely exhausted. People have tried testing me all day long today, and I still love my job. Normally at this point, I would have been on some, missed me with that. You can catch me, you will not, blah, blah, blah. I just see it as me learning the things that I need to for where I'm going to be at in my career. But that's enough about me. I wanted to talk to you guys about a common theme that I see within some people, certain types of people, actually. Some of them will talk to you about, like, you know, those guys that are like, well, if I didn't tear my ACL when I was in high school, I would have been in the NBA or a football player. Like, come on now. Like, let's not lie. Let's keep it true and honest with one another. For a long time, I didn't know where I wanted to go with my career. I didn't know. I mean, I did. It was there. I never brought it up in conversation because I didn't want to hear anybody's opinion. I don't actually talk a lot of my stuff because I don't want to hear people's opinion. But I've seen the opposite of me happen, where people will tell you like, oh, you know, I want to be a cop. Why? Because it's like the easiest thing to get into in certain areas. A lot of people will tell you that they want to do X, Y, and Z just to seem a certain kind of way. Ambition often becomes a performance. So people say what they think will sound impressive or acceptable, seeking external validation rather than being honest about what truly drives them. What drives me at my job right now is helping people. I love helping people. Like, that is my favorite thing to do. I love being there for people. But I think that like those, I was going to be in the NBA, or I'm going to be a lawyer, I'm going to be a doctor, is just an act. Because when they're laying down in their beds all alone, it's not even about that. It's about, okay, these people have this idea of me, so I'm going to keep it that way. I think sometimes we try to prove our worth to others. I think that we try to say like, hey, look, I'm capable of doing this. I'm capable of going to law school. I'm capable of becoming a doctor. And I think for a long time, I shied away from that because I always seen the way people would like look at me and talk about me and the things that they would say, like, oh, she thinks she's all that. First of all, you think I'm all that. But second of all, that kind of like idea and those like theories and those words like spoken on my life, they would put me in an uncomfortable position. They have kicked me out of being where I thought I could be, or being where I thought I should be, or being where I thought I deserved, right? You telling me that you think I'm all that. Now I'm going to feel bad because I don't want to make you feel bad. I don't want you to think, hey, I'm better than you. You know, like I feel that we are all the same. And we all just have different paths and different lives and different things that we want to do. I didn't want to seem like bigger than, even my height at that. Like my height is a perfect example of this. Yes, I know I'm tall. And I don't try to fit in with short people. I don't like being a fucking sore thumb in a lot of places. And I realized a lot of places that, you know, where you had to be the bigger person, literally be the bigger person, maybe just like stop chilling with so many small people. I saw that meme the other day, and I thought it was cool. Like, yeah, it's true. If you're always having to be the bigger person, then it's time to get away from the small people. So I would kind of like shy away, but these were the constant things that were occurring in my life. Like I would be around a lot of short people until like I got into high school, and I wasn't really around short people all the time. Actually, like, they were pretty tall. Then I got out of high school, and then it was around short people. It was a weird thing, but even now, but it's like I didn't want to appear as what I am. Okay, I was hiding myself. I was hiding me from the world. You know, if I'm this tall woman, then I'm this tall woman. If you think I'm better than you, then you think that. You know what I mean? Like, you're the one that put those perceptions on me, not me to you. And so people constantly telling me, oh, you think you're better than, oh, you're cocky, oh, you're this, oh, la, la. Like, who do you think you are that you're going to go here and you're going to do that? So you kind of start playing it safe until you play it safe so far and you're so deep down in this well, you don't know what to do. I was at that point. I didn't know how to get out. It literally took me till this year to really like stand on what I believe in, stand on where I want to go with my life, stand on me going to law school. I felt that me going into the spaces that I wanted to go into, it was going to remove me from certain people in certain situations. And I didn't want to be removed because I didn't know what else was there. What is there to do on the other side? It was unfamiliar. It was scary. And the comfortability that I had with my, okay, let's go to La Cantina, let's chill at Maraca, like, we're going to do this, we're going to go out here, we're going to wear this, we're going to look like this, whatever. I didn't want to leave that because it's all I've ever known. These were the statuses. These were the things, the chips to tell you, like, you know, you're somewhere. And I didn't want to lose that. And I feel people started looking at me like, for example, I worked at this doctor's office. I was a receptionist at this doctor's office. It wasn't a doctor's office. It was a physical therapy place. And people, they would be like, what are you, like, why do you work here? Like, you're too smart to be working here. You need to be somewhere else. And if you constantly get that, please really look at your life and go somewhere else. Find somewhere where you feel comfortable at. And I take that back. It's not about comfortable because I was comfortable there. I didn't feel any kind of way, but I think that's the problem. Like, I was pushed down so much, so far down that I didn't even see the problem right in front of me. Like, I needed to actually go and reach out for the things that I knew that I was capable of instead of playing it safe, instead of playing it, I don't want to lose my comfortability. That's my side of the conversation of ambition, where I didn't talk about it. I didn't talk about my goals and where I wanted to be in life because for a long time it was, oh, like, who does she think she is? I didn't want to be outcasted. I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to be that girl that thought like she was going to do all of these huge things and everybody else was just going to do whatever they're doing. I just see this grand life for myself, and it's time that I accept it. It's time that I do what I want to do. But then it comes to also those other people who will say that they're going to become doctors, and they know dang well that's not what they're doing. They'd much rather sit on disability. They'd much rather leech off their parents, their friends, their spouses, their whoever, instead of getting up and going to do what they are supposed to be doing. It just bothers me. Like, it genuinely, well, it doesn't bother me, actually. I just see through it. But I look at people and I'm just like, you're such a fraud. Like, you're saying this to, like, hype you. Even guys that, like, guys, girls, people that try to talk to me, not like that, like want to take me out on a date or something. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who, oh, that was a knot. people who want to get into my life, right? People who want to be a part of my life and see what I do. Because it's girls too. Like, girls will really start coming to tell me, like, that they're going to be this person and they're going to have this and la 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 la. And I know that they don't believe it. It's not that I don't think that they are capable of doing it. I just don't think that they believe it. And they don't do anything to get there. They're just... And I don't like that. Even though I love words of affirmation, I like words. I like to hear what people have to say. But, you know, I believe what your words have to say when your actions prove it. You like being healthy? Then you're doing some kind of physical activity often. Whether that's just walking around the block, going to the gym, I don't know. But your words have to match your actions. And this whole talk of, I'm going to be this person, I'm going to make it here, I'm going to go there, la la la, that, like, it turns me off. I think this stems from that conversation that we were just having about how people don't believe in themselves and they put limitations in front of themselves. If you resonate with anything I say about people always looking at you like you're going to be somewhere else, or you need to be somewhere else, that they don't understand why you're there, remove that idea out of your brain. That those people, or you're going to be better than whatever. Because there is no better than. There is no better than. I am me. I am in my lane. I am in my path. This is what I was here meant to do. And you are in your lane, your path, and that is what you are meant to do. For example, there's this guy that works at Dunkin' Donuts that, I'm going to be honest with you, every time I see him, I am so happy to see him. He just brings such a light, and he loves his job. He loves doing that. He feels that he can communicate with people really well in that space. So that's his life path, and he's happy there. We think about it like, oh, fast food, la la la. No, he's happy there. That's what he wants to do. You want to be an astronaut? Be an astronaut. You want to be a TikToker? I would find something else to do if they're going to ban it. I don't know. These are our things that we want to do. And I keep pushing this notion, this idea, like, we got to do what we want to do, because there is nothing worse than failed potential. It's performative ambition versus personal ambition. What is it that's driving you? Are you uncomfortable where you are? And I think that's the best sign, is like when you're uncomfortable, it's like, ooh, something new's about to come. We're about to have something new right around the corner. Are you chasing a dream because it's yours or because it looks good to others? Do you want to do what you do for you or for somebody else? So somebody else could tell you yes. I want to do what I want to do because I feel that is where I fit in. That is what calls to me. That is what I want to do. And if that's not what I want to do after I do it, then I change it. Are you doing it because your mom has put it on you that you were going to do X, Y, and Z, or your dad or your grandmother? Or because you have to do it, you have to make it out? My camera died, but that's pretty much it. It sums up exactly what I was trying to come across to you guys. If you guys have any questions, as always, leave them in the comments. I'll see you and you in the back soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I love you with my entire heart.